how did a certain individual become a boss A in the illuminated minds of the Illuminati? Well, what he done was he sent them the Baal Divorce Decree, because over and over again he was hearing on the internet that they were all into all the spirit worship, and a lot of them wanted out and they were regretting becoming part of the music industry and all. So he gave them the tool to free themselves from the spirits in the world. Because remember, the spirit that is in you is stronger than the spirit that is in the world. And when you read the Baal Divorce Decree, you connect with that spirit. Because there might have been something over you. There's usually some sort of a dark entity that you can't see. It's like Wi-Fi. You can't see it, but you know it's there, and you need a proper device to pick it up. So the Baal Divorce Decree is like putting in the app to get it. So that's what when Marshall Mathers, Beyonce, Jay-Z, Rihanna, loads and loads of absolute Lady Gaga, all of these people back in the day, and so on and so forth. And it's a battle. I remember when I first read the Baal Divorce Decree, I lived in a little flat. There's no wind, there's no nothing, the doors were locked, it's basically airtight. I read the Baal Divorce Decree, I had a big fire door, and I used to just sit there open in the same spot all the time. I read the Baal Divorce Decree, and that door went out, wallop, and just slammed. It just slammed. The thing was a big heavy fucking fire door made of solid wood, and it just slammed it in, boom. Another person I gave it to read it in our house, and the picture on the wall, there was a picture of it on the wall with a UFO on it. It jumped off the wall and broke on the floor. There was one stage where you could see Beyonce and Jay-Z. It's a famous thing, and they were looking up in the sky and they looked like there was something going on. That was shortly after they read the Baal Divorce Decree. They were going through a bit of a change. The app was getting downloaded, basically, to speak. Because why do I use computers terminology to explain why do I use computer terminology to explain what I'm talking about? Because the fake god of technology, he imitates the creator. So similar to a computer and a computer virus is what he's actually doing. With his temples and his things and all that, when you put up a temple and you carve it out of stone and idol, it's basically a computer virus. It attaches itself to the original copy and makes the computer act differently and behave in a different manner, so they can infiltrate and control and steal and so on and so forth. A lot of people who are on computers being hacked, and they know what a virus is all about. Well, it's the same thing, and you need to download the antivirus. So the Baal Divorce Decree is the antivirus. It doesn't matter. The Lord is ever merciful, yeah, because he's the Most High. He's love eternal. But us creations of His are not. Obviously, we're not anything. We're nowhere near as magnificent in any way, shape, or form as the Most High. Our one true God, our Elohim, Jehovah, Yah. Some of His angels, they get sent to do. Well, they do what they're told. One day they might be sent to reap, and another time they might be sent to sow. They take absolutely no pleasure from reaping, but it must be done what must be done. Orders are orders. We live to obey. We hear and we obey. To be instructed by the Most High, for the Most High to choose you. The Most High says, you haven't chosen me, I have chosen you. The Most High in His infinite wisdom sees something in you that the world sees but tries to obscure. Few people will probably see it in you, but the Most High sees it. and he will task you with a task because he knows that you'll be able to do it, and that's where you get chosen. So his people are returning to him, his remnant. His remnant take all shapes and sizes, all colours, and some of them come out of every creed. But some creeds are just horrible. There's even a race of hybrids called the Amalekites that became a blessing. So there's often been a lot of speculation and debate amongst the not so learned scholars as to whether a tear or a hybrid could actually be saved. Well, the Lord, as far as I'm concerned, in the Old Testament is clear that the Amalekites became a blessing. Are there Amalekites among us today? More than likely there's descendants of Amalekites. There's descendants of a few different hybrid races. But anything is possible with the Lord. So that's the Baal Divorce Decree for you. What do you fucking make of that? Yeah, bowsies.